This is the hand that decided the main event. It's going to be played between Malcolm Trainer, who's the chip leader, and Lucas Jumelin, who's not far behind. Lucas Jumelin opens on the button, and Malcolm Trainer bumps it up from the big blind to 9 million with pocket queens. Jumelin goes ahead and he makes the call. Now the flop comes out ace jack 4 rainbow. Generally on ace high boards in a 3-bet pot, if you 3-bet pre-flop, you should be range betting small. You're going to get so many folds out of your opponent. And that's what Trainer decides to do. He bets 4 million and Lucas Jumelin goes ahead and calls. Now, we should be asking what hands is Lucas Jumelin going to be calling with here on ace jack 4? Well, he's going to have his nutted hands, his 2 pairs, and his sets. Additionally, he's going to have his ace x hands, as well as his jack x and his lower pocket pairs. There aren't too many draws here, but he should be calling with king, queen, queen 10, king 10, because those are all gut shots. In a normal situation, you might want to call with your backdoor draws, but late in the tournament, these are probably better off as folds. Onto the turn is going to come the 8 of spades, and Trainer's going to go ahead and check, and Jumelin's going to bet 8.5 million. Here with queens, you're probably just a touch too strong to be folding here, although you don't really love the call. Trainer's putting in the call, and we need to ask what hands is Jumelin betting here with? Most players are going to be happy just checking down with their pairs, so I think a lot of the showdown value hands are just going to be folds, leaving him with a very polarized range of his best and his worst hands. So the river comes out the 4 of hearts, and Trainer puts in the check, and Jumelin puts in the big bet of 35 million, and now Malcolm Trainer has to decide, is he going to call this huge bet here? Well, if we look at Jumelin's combos from throughout the hand, he has his nutted hands and his draws, but we do have to account for which hands aren't going to be getting here. His nutted hands, a lot of them might be raising pre-flop or on the flop. A lot of his weaker draws are probably giving up on the flop, and some of them are even going to give up on the turn and river. So in the end, there's probably about 7 combos we beat and 16 combos we lose to. This is more of an art than a science to get to those 2 numbers exactly. But if we do use these numbers, we have about 30.4% equity here. But with a bet of 35 million, we're going to need 30.5% equity. So it's close, but it is going to be a fold, especially when we account for the ICM adjustment of 37%. So let's see if Malcolm Trainer could find this fold.
One thing to call 8.5 on the turn, just in case. It's a whole nother to call 35 on the end.
Or something like Jack 10, just saying I have 3 jacks and trying to make you fold an ace. He calls. Oh my God.